Hello, Aku here again. Welcome back to Resonant Rise 3. I am on the server at the minute with Lion and Bedmon, and I'm at a village which is quite a way southeast. I've just flown all the way down here from my town up. That's Koyansi's place, right up there. And I am here to sacrifice a poor villager. That's nice, isn't it? I'm going to copy that idea. That's Growthcraft. I think I'm going to have some of them outside my... I think I might have them outside my walls, actually. I might have some farms outside my walls. Nice little village, isn't it? Check out, there's actually a nicer village I should have gone to. Over there, look at that one. That's an actual ancient warfare one. Which I will be getting back into very soon, I promise. I promise I will be getting back into very soon. Now, what I want to do here is I want to change into a wolfman form. I nearly lost my army yesterday. When you change into wolfman form, so shift right click in the moon charm here. Maybe into a wolfman. Anything in your hand you'll drop apart from a wolf charm. So if I... Oh. Didn't think that was out of my inventory, did it? Let's try that again. So if I try and hold my brown blade, you'll see I'll just chuck it on the floor. Any minute now. There it goes, look. So you have to be careful not to chuck all your stuff away. Come on then, pick back up. There we go. So yeah, my ammo was on the floor for a good about 3 or 4 minutes, and luckily I saw it before it despawned. Right then, I've leveled up. Now, what have I done to level up? Last thing you saw me, I can't actually remember what I had to do. It was it the jump attacks, which I was making a real bad job of. I think it probably was. I have killed 30 pigmen in the nether. That was one of the last ones I had to do. I've had to tame wolves. So as a wolf, I had to take some bones and go back to that Tiaga and tame some wolves. I think I had to slay some wolves, didn't I? I think maybe that was the last one I did on camera. So this is, I think, is the last one. This should take me to level 10. What I need to do as a wolf is slay a villager. So sorry, guy. Yeah, signs. A weird noise, isn't it? So now, yeah, you don't want to come up there. Not with me. Ah, oh, throw my bloody witch's hand away. Come on. Stop playing silly buggers. Pick it back up. Let's let's make myself into a human again. There we go. And put my armor back on. And teleport home. Now you can see on the left hand side there, my infusion is gradually going down. I will have to sort that out at some point. Fill it back up. There we go. You have mastered my path, now spread my blessing. Excellent. So I'm at level 10. I'm a full-blown, fully trained up werewolf, and now that means if I attack other players, I can actually give them the curse. I can give them lycanthropy by attacking them, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've been playing around a little bit in single player, by the way, getting an altar max. I've got to 13,600 by having more stuff underneath. It seems to be a maximum of about 20 of each item can make an effect. So there's all sorts of items I could attach to this still. I can have more logs. I'm not sure if it's just 20 logs or 20 trees, or 20 of each type of log. I'm not sure, but I certainly could add things I've not got under there. Pumpkins work, carrots work, potatoes work, melons work. So I could have 20 each of them to certainly get my altar up a bit more. Oak trees work. I don't know if these will be in range. Probably are. The pentacle also doesn't upgrade the range on what increases the altar strength. I've checked that out as well. So yeah, I am looking at working out how to automate poppets as a viewer request, but I have not got it sussed yet. And currently, at the minute, my single player wells don't want to load for me, so I'm waiting until we get a version update, see if that is something to do with the current version we're on. Right, the rest of this episode is going to be a building episode, but it's not really going to be a building episode because it's a build that I've already made, and it's going to be a decorating episode. So, as promised, I spent yesterday doing this when the house was noisy. I built a tavern here. I've not decorated the inside much yet, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this episode. So, it's pretty straightforward, this, but it was pretty time consuming if I'm being honest. What I've done is, these towers here, I've just copied them. So I've got tower, tower, and then I've got another two over here. And then I built up on the floor on top of that. And then I tried a few different things. I ended up with a floor like this under here. So I've done a little bit of work on this gate, but not done the outside much. So we can come through this portcullis. I need to put a drawbridge there, but I want it open all the time, the drawbridge there. And yeah, we come into here. One thing I've added on all these is a couple of cobblestone panels just to make them kill slots a little bit killier. And I've got here a storeroom on this side. What's that about? And oh, I know what that is. That's the stairs on the other side. Okay. I've got a storeroom on this side, and I have got a path down to a cellar on this side. So this is going to be my cellar. I've kind of gone big. This is like the foundations holding the building up, I guess. So I've gone nice and big on these, and I've got one barrel in here up to that Growthcraft barrel that I made. So I'm going to have 3 of them barrels across the back there, and then I have loads of little barrels and stuff like that, and maybe some. I might have my Growthcraft crafting down here, the presser and stuff like that, because I actually want proper rails and stuff in the thing. So I've spent ages messing around with stairs, trying to get the stairs in a kind of way that I like the look of. If we come up here, this is going to be behind the bar area. I have a bar over here and a kitchen area over here. I have some tables and stuff with chairs all around here. This is going to be a fire pit in the middle, so I want to get some igniters. I'm not sure if I want to go with igniters or if I just want to go with like deformed blocks of coal on it. I'm not sure. I'm going to have like a factory block hood around that. The chimney does go right up to the top. So this is the ground floor, which is the tavern, if you will. So you can get this 2 ways. One is you can come through the gate here. I've put these wooden gates on these, by the way. So just like the portcullis gates, but wooden ones, and sliding gates. They're quite nice. So you can either come, sorry, pardon me, through the wall, up onto the wall top and get into the tavern that way, or I built a stairway up this way, a little platform there, and there's a couple of Growthcraft barrels that I'll be using inside there, and I've just got my tree farm. My tree farm's actually all in the strongbox at the minute, which is quite nice. I had to make an extra dolly just so I can carry the saplings and the logs when I want to, but that's a fully enclosed tree farm in a box once that's in there, which is quite nice. I've took it out there because I've been using a bit of that wood, of course, for the flooring and stuff. So yeah, there's the ground floor then. So the ground floor is a storeroom on this side and a staff stairs on that side, and of course these are just like lookout towers. I'm going to keep that door shut for now. I'm coming this way. These are just like, not like you can see out of them. I don't really know what these ones are. I put that jailer's gate there. I think I might use them jailer's gates in the corners of these. Anyway, that, by the way, is the way down for the Mark of the Fallen Tower, the meteorite ore gathering. So I've just disguised it at the top to look like a well. I think that looks quite nice. Let me come back up over here again. 68 is flying up. So there we go, that just looks like a little well. This side we're going to have barracks, and this side we're going to have a stable with maybe 2 or 3 horses in there. Possibly my undead horse, if it'll stay, if it won't despawn. So yeah, one of the things I've struggled with a bit is getting stairs that I like. So I've ended up with this stone pattern, this cobble pattern with stairs there, and I've done the same thing over here. That's that cobble you can see on the floor below. And I said, what's that on the roof? So I've just got a solid block, half block set of stairs. I've tried about 18 different types of stairs, and I don't really like any of them. So what we've got down here, we've got a chimney stack going straight up. I need to put another set of stairs in to get to the loft, or I might actually just use ladders to get to the loft. Not decided yet. I might just put a ladder at the side of there. And up here, I'm going to have 4 or 5 little rooms, each with a bed and stuff, so it's going to be like an inn. And what I thought I could maybe do is maybe change one of these blocks and put a witch's oven in them, and they've still got a little stove in each room. I'm not sure yet, but what we'll do is we're going to decorate a bit of this on camera for this episode. Not put windows in the top of here, are we? But what do you reckon? Nice big tavern. Now the roof is a little bit too tall, I think, but I'm going to kind of stick with this theme with these tiles. So I've got a roof there, as you can see. There's a chimney stack. I need to get a smoker in there from Twilight Forest at some point. So the smoke coming out of that. In fact, I need a few of them, but we have had issues with a mod interaction issue with Twilight Forest and something called, I think, tuberous soil that causes player data corruption, I think. But I think the version we've got now might be alright with that. But I kind of like the roof from down here. It just looks a little bit too big. There's my issue, my graphics issue again. I really need to check if I've got new drivers and stuff. That should have. Really, really slack with stuff like that. So yeah, I think the roof looks a little bit tall. But my plan is I want all this full. I want to just cram a load of buildings in here. There's going to be very little gap between them, and I'm going to try and make it so that every building's a little bit taller than a wall. So that means this should not look so out of place once it's got other buildings around it. So yeah, and I also at some point I need to get into Advanced Warfare to actually start populating this. Hope it isn't too dark in here. First thing I need to do in here then is work out where the bar's going to be. So what I've started doing is putting stuff in my backpack here for crafting. So I guess how do I want a bar? So the bar's gonna have to come across there, and then I think cut it in a bit here. See, I'm already not liking this. And then I think I'll have a little walled off bit there with a little kitchen area. Yeah, that might be alright. So you can get to the bar down this bit. And these all shelves and stuff around here, and I'll wall this bit off. I guess what I need to do is work out where I want to partition walls and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a little kitchen area. This is going to be a table and chairs and stuff. What I suppose I need to do is get some light in here. So let's start with doing that. Let me get out of here some glowstone. You can go in there for now. I shouldn't change into a wolf unless it's a full moon. And if it is a full moon, I can finally get that white stone charged up. So not an issue. So what I'm going to do with this for now is just go like that and put a little bit of light in here by putting a bit of glowstone in each of the middle ones of them. So it's kind of lit but not too bright. So I've got a magnum torch over there, I don't have to worry about things being too dark anyway. Got no factory blocks in there, have I? A smooth blackstone. No factory blocks. Okay, what I need to start doing then is getting a bit of stuff crafted up. Give me a few minutes, I'll craft an inventory full of stuff, and then we'll start putting it together in there, see what it looks like. Right then, got a bit of stuff to use, let's see how this looks. So yeah, as I carry on saying what I was saying, so I did pretty much the same as the towers, and then I just added an extra layer in before I did the top one. And the top one, of course, because it's bigger, I just made it square. So it's not quite square this. These are 5 wide here, and it's 7 wide here, so it's a little bit wider this way. Then it is long that way. Should have maybe had the roof the other way up. It would have been a little bit lower then. Well, only 2 blocks, 1 block, whatever. So yeah, let's see how this looks then. So I've got a lot of stuff in here. I'm probably not going to use all of this, but I just want to see what some of it look like, because it looks kind of fun. So let's see what that looks like. Bit of a piano. Right, first thing I'll look at is, let's jump down here. In fact, let's jump behind the bar. I've got a barrel. I've also got a lot of these Growthcraft barrels, which I'm probably going to actually use more of because these will be functional as well. But it's for a little bit of colour difference. I fancied. I like that. I fancied some of them. I also made a fruit press, which is for grapes, I believe, for making wine. That can go there. Sweet. I believe that needs a redstone lever, I think. I have done this before, but I can't quite remember it. I made a brew kettle as well, so I just wanted to make one of them so I can have a look at that. So that just looks like a cauldron, doesn't it? But cool. But it's got stuff in here, so I can put water and stuff in there. Right. So this needs to all be automated. So I'll be making a little thing down in the cellar for actually making ales. Because of that, let's jump down to the cellar. I meant to make some of them big ones as well, but I forgot. And we can have this for now. Fly. There we go. That's the kind of thing we're going to be looking at down here, so it's going to be full of stuff like that. So that's just to give you a bit of an idea of what's going on down there. Now I've come back up here. A little bit fiddly to get up, but it's going to be okay. I have to decide if I want that as my bar as well. And I think I'm going to have to have it like that. If I have it there, well, there might be okay as well. Suppose I could put one bit of slope stuff in there and there, but then I can't get through there legit. Yeah. One thing that's come from this is I think from now on when I make stuff, I'm actually going to make it with real life in mind a bit more. So like, none of my builds currently on this series or my other series, I've got like toilets and stuff like that, and washing facilities. I'm going to start adding stuff like that. I'm going to try and start making my builds actually make more sense as if there was real life builds. I think. I'll see how it goes. Let's see what these look like. Oh, that's not bad, does it? I like that. So I've got that kind of crate, and I've got this long crate here. I can go there. Cool. Yeah, I like that. The thing with these Growthcraft stuff is you don't get stuck on them a bit if you try and walk through them or past them. Yeah, piano I don't think I'm going to have room for something like that, so I've got stuck on it. But for building up some other stuff in here, and it'll look alright. For building up a bit of a lived-in feel, it adds a nice bit of flavour stuff, which is pretty cool. So I've got 8 tables. Don't think I'm going to be able to fit them all in. What I'm going to go with is I have one there, and one there, one in the corner here. I might have a bigger one in the corner. And I'll have to see what the chairs are going to fit in on these as well, aren't they? And one there, one there. So it looks like I'm not going to be fitting that piano anywhere. That's pretty big, but you'd expect a piano to be pretty big, wouldn't you? And I don't think the style of it fits anyway as a piano. I just wanted to see what it looked like. The harp's pretty cool. So look what the harp looks like placed. So the harp kind of fits, I think, more than the piano. So I'll get rid of the piano. So just if you've not seen Growthcraft before, all this stuff is built using just these things, crafting clays. So they're all built out of a combination of red, green and blue crafting clay. So that's just dye, sand and dirt of the right colour. So rose red or cactus green, which early on in the series Poppy gave me a stack of each using Project T, which is the closest I've come to using Project T. Oh no, I'm lying, I've used it a bit, and I used it to change gold into change iron into gold. So there's a wine bottle, pretty nice. So that's it, shift clicked onto the table there. If I just click onto the table, I think it'd go flat, wouldn't it? Oh no, it goes on nice. I like that. So it looks like they're going to fit on them okay. And that probably means they're going to fit on shelves okay as well. So I'm going to have some shelves on the back of there with wine bottles on. That's alright, isn't it? I like that. And I've also got a coat rack near the door. Let's have that. Let's see what that looks like there. Got a top hat on it. And a cloak. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's put that over this side, so the hat doesn't clip with the wall. Cool. And what else have I got? Dartboard. Let's see how the dartboard looks. Want to be one higher? Come here, dartboard. Where are you? Let's have that up there. That's too high, isn't it? Want to be lower again. Let's see if I've got a checkers board there as well. Dartboard, where do you want to be? For now you can go there. Oh, that's another problem as well, you have to be lined up, otherwise it places things slanted. So let's pretend that they move that table when I want to play checkers. At the moment I've just got stools, so I wanted to see how I could place these around these. Let's see how busy it's going to look. There's 4 stools. I can of course put chair backs and stuff on these, and I can if I wanted to have them further away, but I don't know about that. I think we'll have a few around this big one in the corner. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, I think I'll have six chairs around 6 tables there. Make that a little bit bigger, and I'll put backs on all them chairs. Still think I need a bit more light in here. A couple more things for the tables I want to try out. One is a beer mug. That's okay. And if I shift click that, will that make it bigger? So if I think shift clicking it puts it in the table, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Is that putting you in the table? So the piano's in the table. Right, so come here. Right, so actually shift clicking it puts it in the table. So that makes it bigger. Okay, good to know. Oh, come on. Empty hand. Let me into the table, please. Right, yeah, okay. So that's a bit too big. I don't know though, is it too big? It's put right side of my hand, isn't it? Possibly looks too big for the table though. I'll leave it like that for now. And a couple of other things here. What have we got? We've got a checkers board. I like that. I like the way that's angled onto there as well, because of the way I was facing. That's okay. And of course I've got an inside. We're going to want one of them. So on the wall out here, nice and proud, we are going to want a sign. Let's have it there. Too high. Bring that down one. Oh, see, damn angle thing. Face the right way, I got. You know how it works. I've done this before. So, did I want to place it? Yeah, I'll do. There we go. So we've got a nice little sign outside our inn. Shows it's an inn. Very nice. And because it's an inn as well, you're going to want to contact the staff if there's no one at the bar. A nice little bell there. And I've also got a nice grandfather clock, partly because they make a nice noise when they chime. So what I need for that is a tool. I should have one in here because I think I made one of these before. Looks like I might have not made one on this server. So let's go make a tool. So let's get on with that. We'll jump down here. Get to my crafting stuff. Let's have a quick check in these chests, see if there's one in here. Don't see one there. And there's not one in there. There's not one in there. Okay, let's just make one then. So Bibliocraft, we're on Bibliocraft. What I want is a hand drill, I think it's called. And I'll get some paintings put on the walls and stuff as well once I've got the place decorated a bit. So these are chair backs. I can do a combination. Some of them, some of these, some of them. I should also be using a combination of woods really. That's what we need there. A hand drill. That thing, nice and easy. I have to make a wooden. That's quicker, isn't it? One of them. What's we got on the floor? No, chucked it into me. There we go. Okay, so the hand drill. While we're out and about, let's quickly jump over here. So let's see what this looks like next to this jail door. I've got a keychain. Place on the wall, I think. I shall make a jail at some point. One of the things I like to Growthcraft is if you look at all the signs, give you some idea what kind of thing you can make. So I could have a honey shop with some apiaries, just making standard honey. I've even Pam's Harvest Craft honey. Apothecary we're going to be using. I've said this before. I'm going to have a basement full of blood magic stuff. I'm going to do got quite a bit of brewing capability and potion stuff in this mod pack. As I often see, blood magic has its own brew potions, Britannia, witchery, Growthcraft. There's all kind of stuff we can play around with. So I should certainly be having an apothecary. Archery shop sounds fun. Bakers have already got. Going to need a blacksmith, aren't we? But books, that's interesting. Fishing, flowers, general store. There's all these things that can give me an idea of what to make, like a map shop and stuff. So we can kind of armour. Is there armour? Shield, I suppose. So there's all these ideas that you could use to give you an idea of what kind of buildings to make, which I think is quite nice. Right, what did I just go and make? I went and made a handrail, didn't I? So if we shift click on one of these, then shift click on another one, makes it into a nice ground clock. Cool, so we'll have that behind the bar. I'll probably raise that up one, have a shelf along here. What we can do with that, of course, is if we shift right click onto it, we can set it so it chimes, and we can set it so it chimes on the every 4 times a day. Nice. I think the ticking noise and the chiming noise just adds a bit of flavour as well. It's quite nice. Let's check out this pile of coal. Let's see what it looks like. The pile of coal look like. Interesting. Yeah, it's not going to work for the fire, is it? But I was thinking maybe having 9 of them down there. But I don't think it's going to give me what I want, I think. How can I get back out of there if I bloody break that? Give myself no easy way of getting out of that. Let's put that glowstone back in there. So we've got a light source. Right, suppose what I should have, I can do stuff like that though. You just have like random bits of stuff around, like a couple of piles of coal and a barrel or something shoved down there. Yeah, I like that. Right. So, get some more chairs made. Factory blocks. Let's get some factory blocks sorted for that. I really should sort out wireless E. I've been saying that a while. It's why I made the security terminal after all. Factory block. 32 of them will do. And I don't think that piano suits my build. I can't break them back down, so I'm just going to bin that. It's a bit too fancy. It's a bit too fancy smancy. So, right, I need my chisel, and I'm really into these ones at the minute. Rusty metal plates, nice dark ones. So let's see how that looks for the hood of the thing. Cool, right. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to go and make some igniters. And the only issue I've got is I don't know if to share redstone, because I'm going to want all 9 of them to be on. So I'll have to have a little play around with that, perhaps. And oh, the inside one I'm doing, of course, don't I? So I think that looks okay, and that should keep the fire in. And I guess the idea is meant to be that the heat going up there, up the chimney, and be heating the rooms upstairs as well. Right, I also need to partition this area off, and the ones upstairs for the rooms. So I'll get a little bit more done, and I should be back in a little while, see what you think. Right then, I've been getting on with stuff, and I just turned into a wolf, and all my armour just fell off, so I'm presuming it's a full moon. Let's have a look. It's a full moon, awesome. So, what I can do is I should be able to take this out of here, this white stone, and if I chuck it on the floor, let's turn my magnet off. There we go, and let's chuck that guy on the floor, and the vacuum thing's going to pick it up. God damn it. Always a chore in it. Let's go up here and drop it on the floor down here. Now, it's been a while since I've done this, but I think all I've got to do is leave it on the floor. There's a full moon. Is that right? No. That's not right. Let me quickly look on the Random Things wiki and find out. Right, what I have to do is I have to wait for the moon to get to its highest point, so you've got to wait until it's about midnight for this to work. What I can show you that I forgot all about was when I made a wolf pack. If I shift right click, actually go into Wolfman for me, yeah? And then I'm going to come into that view. If I look at the sky, press shift right click. With that not in my hand. One. You're not doing it? Right, doing it. Oh. I thought I'd share that with you. I think when I'm fighting, my wolf pack will come. I've got a pack of 6 wolves over in that tiger over there. That, I believe, stuns enemies, and yeah, if I'm fighting, my wolf pack would come and join in with me. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Very nice. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you, because I forgot all about that. And let me make myself into a human again. There we go. So if I put this away, will I turn into a wolf again, because it's a full moon? Yeah, will look. So because it's a full moon, with a wolf charm not in my inventory, I become a wolf. Is that done yet? No, uncharged. Struck it down again. So what we should see is particle effects on that when the moon's at its highest point, which looks about now. Are you working, guy? Yeah, you have to stand outside on night with a full moon while the moon is at its highest point. If I stand outside, it doesn't say actually throw it on the floor, does it? Ah, I just have to have it in my inventory. Right, silly me. So I think the blood, to make it a blood thing, you have to have it on the floor. There we go, we are getting particles around us because the white stone is charging from the moon. Oh, that's my praying to the moon noise. So I'll stand there, let that charge up, and then what I've got is I've got a white stone which, if I die, it'll consume the white stone and I won't die. So if I was going to die, instead of me dying, then the white stone will get consumed. But what I want to do is I want to turn it into a bloodstone. So I shall make sure that the next time there's a blood moon, and we can force a blood moon, I might do that. Next time there's a blood moon, we can make this into a bloodstone and then start charging it up as a bloodstone, and it becomes a regen item, which is pretty cool. Not that I need it, because I mean, look at my bar. I've got full green bars and I'm onto blue bar. So it'd be nice if someone was online and ask them how many hit points it actually shows on Whaler. I'm guessing I've probably got 20, 40, 60, 80, 83, 86, I don't know, 86 hit points maybe. Cool, there we go, we have got a charged up white stone. I'll show you where I'm up to in here. I've been messing around with a few things. It's a bit awkward. It's actually both useful and awkward as a wolf. One, I'm really quick, which is can be a bit of an issue. So I want 4 chairs around there. I want 1, 2, 3. I want another 3 there. I want some more tables for there. So I'm gonna have that as a big table. Then I want I've used them all. Okay, that's all chairs I had. So I mean that is a big table with like 12 chairs around it. I want another table there. I made a pig platter. Is that what it's called? Pig platter yet? And I've not done a fire yet, and this will work out exactly how I want to do that. Just in the process of messing around with the stairs, I'm going to try and make the stairs into a 3x3 block, so it doesn't take as much bar space up. So there, nice salt and pepper thing, looks quite nice on the table. So I've got one of them on there. And then behind here, I've added a broom, a plate of eggs, and then here, check this out, I've got a kitchen sink with taps and a hand towel for it there. I've got a thing of sausages on the wall. I've got a barrel of carrots and a barrel of potatoes, so that's all getting there. What I want to look into also is Pam's Harvestcraft. I'm going to make myself one of them things again, one of them water barrels for in this room, and I want one of these chopping boards, cutting board, but don't actually show me how I make that. I press that, it doesn't actually show me, so I need to have a look on the wiki, see what that's about. Of course, I've got my market, haven't I? Which I should actually bring that over here and start cooking proper stuff. Now, if I jump across into the bakery a second. Oh, in fact, I'll take that with me. And I'll take that. Oops. Didn't want to break that, did I? Where'd that go? There. Hello. I'm stuck under a trapdoor. Yeah, I move a little bit, possibly too quick as a wolf. I'll leave that bin there, but I do actually want a bin across the other place as well. Trash can. So I can have this marketplace over here. I think a good place for it is in the kitchen here. And I can start getting some ingredients. I need to have some kind of proper storage in here as well, so I can store things. But that lets you buy, of course, if you remember, any of the seeds of any of the Pam's Harvestcraft stuff for an emerald, which is pretty cool. And I'll put my water source in here as well, so I've got a water source. And we're kind of getting there in the kitchen, looking a bit kitcheny, isn't it? I do actually really need to get on with getting some NPCs in here as well. So if we come upstairs, what I've done is I'm just going to put a ladder up to the loft there. So I'm just going to have a straight up ladder to that. Then this room we've got here, I've got a toilet. Again, deco craft stuff. I've not got. I was going to put a shower in here as well because I've got some bits for a shower. I've got shower handles and there's a shower head that I've not made yet. It's daytime. But I'm not going to bother putting a shower in here. What I'm going to have is I'm going to have a separate like shower building. That's like a public shower building. Because a tavern like this maybe didn't have baths and stuff, did they? They've had a shared one. But they will have had a toilet. Not that it'd have been like that, but I thought I'd make a proper toilet as soon as it's in there. With a nice body towel and soap thing and mop for cleaning up spillages. And then we've got 5 little bedrooms at the minute. I have a mirror on the wall, double carpenter's bed, bedside table. There is a vanity thing that I can put there maybe, but I think it'll get in the way too much. So I've got some single rooms in the middle, double rooms at the end, and I've got another double there, and I've got another single there. So what I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms and a toilet up on this floor, which I think is probably quite enough for an inn, to be called an inn. And then I don't know what I'm going to put upstairs yet, but there's that. I am getting there. I'm getting there. What I want to do in the rest of the episode is I want to get some Growthcraft stuff together, and it's been a little while since I've done it, so I'm just refreshing myself on how to do it. I'm going to get a little setup down here for making some ales, so the pub's at least got some ales. One of the future episodes, I'm definitely going to get to the point where I can make some Pam's Harvestcraft stuff as well for this place, so we can have proper food and proper beer from here. I should maybe put in a funky locomotion elevator in there instead of stairs, but I'm trying to keep it old school if I can. But we'll see. Right, the video's getting a bit long, but I won't go just yet. I will do a little bit more work and I'll come back and show you a bit more before I wrap up. But for now, I'm going to carry on doing stuff and I shall see you in a little while. Right then, back for the last time in this episode because my eyes are starting to give up and I'm going to have to rest them for the rest of the evening. I've changed things around a little bit. I made the fire smaller. I made it just a 3x3 with a netherite block on fire in there, and I made the chimney smaller. I've just got an iron bar in there. As you can see, I made some carpets which I've clicked onto most of these, and I've moved the pig onto the table there, which looks pretty nice, I think. So yeah, I've clicked. You make a carpet which is just 2 bits of wool next to each other. You get 3 bits of carpet. You can click on all these with carpet, so you can make a tablecloth, and you can make covers for your chairs. So I've done most of the chairs in red. I made a couple of them high backed ones there. I might make these 2 high backed as well, I'm not sure yet. And there's some normal backs for the, let's call them the eating tables, the normal cheap seats, and then these high back ones for the big table there. And I made some stools for the bar. So these are all the same seat base, you just use different backs to make them look different. So I've got some stools there. I will be changing the bar from just these blocks, by the way. I've given up. You wouldn't believe me if I told you how many times I've rebuilt these stairs. I've rebuilt the stairs about 20 times and I'm not happy with them still, so I've decided to give up on the stairs for now, and I think I may put some kind of elevator in there. Maybe funky locomotion, not decided yet. Wine jars, wine bottles kind of fit in a potion shelf quite nice. Just got some empty barrels on there. Put some slabs in here just to make it look like a work surface. And I had that rack as well, I'm not sure if I showed you that. That's again Growthcraft. I've run out of red Growthcraft stuff now, clay, so I'm going to have to get some more rose red. And yeah, upstairs I've done a little bit more. I have Put a bit of green carpet down. This is the chisel carpet, which is quite nice. Same as the blue carpet, I put down there. Put a door on the toilet, I put one with a glass on the toilet so you can see where the sink is. Because the toilet's on the corner, you can't see someone, you know. And I put some doors on the rooms here. And I've cuddled the beds. And each room's got a mirror, so no lighting out yet though. And that, although it's just like, I could have just done single blocks, I've actually made it a chimney still. I'll quickly run outside and look at the top of the chimney. I've made it so it's like that. So it's just panels. You can actually see down to the fire down there. And then I've got a couple of posts along the edge there and nooks, not nooks, the bigger ones, corners, just to give it a bit of an edge on the chimney there. So that's kind of alright. And now, just before I wrap up, I'm going to make a little quick start on Growthcraft. I'm not going to get very far into it. See how the episode's long. What I'm going to do is, I've made another ender chest. This is the one that accesses my wheat and sugarcane and stuff. I'll move that for a minute. And what I want to do under here is... is brick into that big area that I forgot about. There's that's where the come on, think, Britannia flowers were growing previously. Got to do it over this side. Let's break you for a minute. Now I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I just wanted to try it. First thing I need to do is get an aqueous accumulator into here. So let's break that block and that block. Made an aqueous accumulator. I'll get that guy in there, and I need some water for either side of that. So I'll get my rod of the seeds, which should be in my tool bag. Wonderful rod of the seeds from Britannia, which just gives you water source blocks very nicely. I'm actually not sure if all these are going to need water. See, it's been a long time since I've done this. So what I'm going to do is see if it works. What's the worst that could happen? I want to put a brew kettle there, and that should get water. Yeah, that's awesome. So what I'm going to do for now is just going to leave that there for now. I'll do this manually just to get it started. I'm going to get some wheat, and we're going to throw a stack of wheat in there. And is anything going to happen? It's heat, silly boy. Forgot about the heat, ain't I? Damn it. I'm going to get heat into that as well. Be right back. Okay then, got myself a heat source. So what I can do now is, with my wand, if I just take the cap off, I can click on there. Because I've got a thing from Forbidden Magic that lets you use your wand as a... what do you call it? What do you call it? You call it a flint and steel. There we go. And put that there. So I've got a heat source under that one. And now we've got water in there, we can chuck wheat in there. And that is going to get us some no hops young ale. Wonderful. And then what we want is another one of these. And that's going to go there. And we want to be able to transfer that stuff into that one. So what I want to do is I want to put that there. See if this works. I want to pull from that side. And I want to push into that side. And what we should see is in this one, there we go, we've got our no hops young ale as our input there. Wonderful. And what we want as our output, I think I might have to change this around a bit because I want a bit more space. What we have as our output in this is we had now had hops, which I need to grow some because I've only got 20. And that gets us to hopped young ale. Wonderful. And I could, if I had enough for a barrel, fill up a barrel with that. But it looks like that's millilitres. So I'm not going to have enough to make a barrel's worth. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I have to leave it there. What we can do after that is we can get one of our barrels, one of these guys. Let's see if it'll actually put that in there. No, I don't want to get that in there. I don't think it'll come straight up the top. Let's give it a try with one of these. And let's input you and extract you always active. And in there we go. We've got a small amount of hopped young ale. What we can do with that now, you can see there's a thing there for netherwort, one for glowstone or redstone. So if we get a bit of netherwort, add that to that, you'll see this acts now as a brewing stand, and it's going to actually make that into something else. Now I'll have to discard this because we need to get some more of this hops grown. But pretty soon anyway, I should be able to. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this around a bit. I'm going to create a bit more space so I can actually have this all as one processing line, I think. And I use some of these fluid tanks as intermediates. Or I could just use conduits. But what we should find is, it looks like it's maybe waiting for that to fill up. I'm not sure. What we should find is we can make this stronger, make it mature. We can make it either stronger or I can't remember the other one, but I'll have to leave it there. We've nearly got our working pub, our working inn. We've got beds and stuff. I'll probably get back onto some witchery next episode. I'm not 100% sure where I want to go next. I've never been to the dream world, so I need to kind of get on with that. I just wanted to make this kind of like a working place, and I do really need to get back into ancient warfare to get some people in here. Get a bartender at least, get some guards on the wall. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. A little bit different, kind of decoraty episode, getting the inn working, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers, bye.